And that might give them a slight edge. It really just depends if FNATIC's been able to practice together enough to get their team dynamics locked in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it does matter. And I think people doubt TNC very easily. I think with the roster changes, everyone's kind of up in the air about how they feel. In fact, hold that thought, John, because we are going to have a stun straight off the bat onto Xiao Yu. They want that tide, and they might just have him. First blood on the way for FNATIC. Who do they give it to? It's going to be Januel. Takes the kill with the battery assault. I think they wanted to give it to Armel, but they won't quite get so lucky.
It's a very defensive duo for TNC. I think for FNATIC, they're the ones eyeing the angles. You know, you've got level 2 Lil Shredder up with a Blightstone running. You're going to amp up that God's Rebuke, which Jabs is matching up first to friend line. So you can kind of just manage the life stealer, keep him in check, hold a Raven down bot.
Yeah, Raven's in trouble, and he will go down. Xiao Yu able to take the kill, and that's a big one.
So we'll see. There's some commitment from TNC. Again, as you mentioned earlier on, Mike, they're still watching mid. It looks like John Uelt's here to reapply some pressure as well.
Oh, he's not in position though, John. Armel is going to get taken out, and Yoe, he'll be the one to take the kill. You saw Januel, he was sure something was going on. He just wasn't close enough to really help out. That's a really nice pickup again from TNC as they found both Raven and now Armel. In fact, top lane, DJ goes down on the Snapfire. We'll have more TPs coming in here from Febby. He's filling the bottle of Yoe. Making sure that Ember, nice and healthy this whole lane stage as they are going to smoke up here. Top lane though, we do have a bit of action as Young God does not get speed up. It doesn't land onto a tree. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Ravage, it's to come out and it's got 2 targets. Raven again has been caught out. Can they finish him off? Oh, he'll chase down Genuel instead as Raven. He'll run the exact opposite way and they actually find nobody. Yoe, he'll keep chipping away at the Lina. That'll be about it though, Yoe. Not going to go too much further. You do still have Play Hard around, so they could try to turn back in onto Armel. Play Hard though being very patient as now they do move in with the Starbreaker, but it does not connect. A nice light strike away from Armel. Yoe still trying to go. Slide a fist up in 1. He should be able to get the kill, and he does. And the cookie is completely dodged here by the Embers. Now they move on to Xiao Yu. They do at least have the kisses up, so they can find a tide for the trade. But it does still feel better for the side of TNC Predator.
Tower is under attack.
Gets rid of the cogs, just walks his way back towards his tier 1 tower. Yoe, he's going to try and get aggressive now. Xiao Yu, he's got the Ravage, and he does connect up to 2 with the coming from Play Hard. They do take down 2 as Raven. He tries to join the team. They do at least find Xiao Yu, but they're going to lose DJ, and now the Fiend's Grip out from Febby onto Jabs. It won't lead to much more, but it's already a 3-for-1. They all completely ignore Raven and go back in after that tier 1 mid tower. They get aggressive. Xiao Yu, he'll frontline. I mean, it's really only him and Febby, but you've got the Ember that can join whenever. So they'll avoid Genuel and they'll go after Jabs instead, but they won't even run into him either. Yoe, he'll start the team fight. He's found Genuel on that clockwork, but Yoe, it's not going to be too easy. Hookshot is out, and they've got the arena with the Ravage. It's going to be there just in the nick of time to make sure Yoe does remain alive. As they'll turn back onto Jabs, they'll be able to find the Mars kill, and of course they also got Genuel. Xiao Yu saving the day. That's not the problem. It's a matter of whether TNC can try to respond and counter this Roshan out. They may not even realize it's really happening. I suppose it is quite hard to fight without the Ravage up. Xiao Yu, hookshot is there immediately. Genuel, no playing around as now the kisses do come flying in. They'll drop the Solar Guardian. It's not there in time. The Nightmare, it isn't enough as Play Hard now needs a way out, but he doesn't have one. In fact, they even found Febby on the Bane. He'll be the 3rd to drop. As Young God and Yoe just have to back out. TNC, I mean, I suppose they had to force something, but they had no spells to throw out. There's your 3-man smoke up. You're going to try with the Ravage. I mean, I suppose as long as you don't run into Armel, you're fine with the fight. He's the one holding the Aegis. Jabs and DJ hanging around as 2. They'll find both, in fact. Ravage is out, but Xiao Yu, no, he only got 1. It's just going to be DJ as Jabs was quick with the fingers and does get himself out of there. I suppose for TNC, you give another kill over to Yoe. But now Ravage is down for quite a while as Raven and Jabs, they're going to rush forward up to Play Hard or at least find a Dawnbreaker trade. That'll be a support for a support.
Clear it out, get a second life on Armel, and go again, maybe even eye high ground after this Roche.
They're just so reliant on that Tide ulti. They know every time it's down, we just get a free objective. Yoe, he's going to try and steal. He will give it a crack, but it's too early. Nice try from Yoe, but Armel will take the Aegis now. Hookshot is there. They found Xiao Yu again. Raven's in. Xiao Yu dropping low, but he does have the BKB and the Solar Guardian. Will hop him out, but now the Arena does trap them in. Xiao Yu's still alive, however. They'll jump on to play hard instead, trying to take down the Dawnbreaker, and it looks like they've got him. Gonna be one down. FNATIC, they want to keep the fight up. Mel dropping low, but my goodness, the damage from Raven, way too high for Yoe to handle. He is forced through it back, but Raven again jumps in. Not quite enough that time. You've got to be careful around this Wraith King.
I'm looking through the BKBs. It's not quite that low for Raven yet. And even our melts is still relatively fresh, so it's going to be a while until you can really pump the magic damage up. FNATIC, looking for a smoke play again, looking to be aggressive. They know they've got the advantage here.
They see Young God, but they're going to go on Xiao Yu instead. They'd love going after that tide first. Xiao Yu already forced the BKB up as Raven, just deleting Febby in the backside. There's your Bane gone again. Now, I think they want to go. They know Xiao Yu has no BKB, and they might want to just force the buyback out from Febby. Mel, he frontlines, but now Jabs is in. He found Xiao Yu. Solar Guardian's going to be there to protect. As a refresh is out, Jabs looking for the dieback on a Febby. Can he get it in time? It looks like he's going to be close, but Febby, he's going to survive. The FNATIC, do they keep going? It looks like they do, but the Beach Grip is there, and now the Ravage is out from Xiao Yu, connecting on 3 targets. It's FNATIC, they need an exit plan right here, right now. Genuel, he'll try to TP up, but it's not going to be good enough. FNATIC just getting a little bit too overly confident there, diving way too deep. But now they'll hide in the triangle. FNATIC, they do take their outpost back, but about all they've got on thus far is TNC now going to smoke up as 3. Xiao Yu, no Ravage for another 10 seconds. They're going to jump in anyway. They found DJ, but a quick blink out. They'll be there from our Snapfire. Instead, Xiao Yu, riding jump in Daniel, but now the damage. Xiao Yu's already gone. Young God, he's going to try and run with the rage out, but now the refresh out from Jabs will find Febby on the Bane, and they've even got the Life Stealer. He tries to back off, but it's not going to work out in his favor. Really great plays out from FNATIC.
Keep that mischance going to enable a burst window for Young God, and it just doesn't come true. And off the back of just one small mistake, Mike, they rip through the racks here. They will just go back and clean the bot set racks anyway.
But they will. Raven not afraid of anything right now. And that there's even a double damage rune down at the bot rune spot, but nobody's noticed that quite yet. As Xiao Yu, he'll keep moving into that dive jungle now. Best is there from Young God, and they might spawn out DJ or Genuel. We'll see the clockwork. Cogs around. They are trapped in. In fact, hookshot back in from Genuel, and they've already found Xiao Yu. In fact, never mind. Nightmare was there, but it's not enough. It is just not enough. They've even found Febby on the Bane to go down. Spear out onto play hard. They'll find another. Raven, he'll just man fight. In fact, never mind Young God. He's proven to be a little bit too strong on this Life Stealer, at least for now. But with a 5v3 situation, maybe they can. Ravage is out. Xiao Yu, he does get DJ down, but the buybacks are there. Xiao Yu again melting to the damage of Armel. It'll be a 5v2 now, John. And this could be the final lane of barracks here for FNATIC.
I don't know if they can really defend. It's 2 heroes against the world, even with a response in the supports. They don't really have their ults up. They're just
hookshot again. They found Young God. He'll rage up and back out. But they are mega. Armel, he'll get started onto the tier 4 towers. TNC, they're going to try to defend one last time, but the tier 4s are falling. Kiss is expended from DJs. Yoe, they're just kind of running in circles. Oh my goodness, Jabs just deletes Febby in the fountain all by himself as Raven gets right to work. They already found Yoe. Hookshot out onto Young God, and they just call it. Febby has seen enough. The TNC, they will drop game number 1 against FNATIC. And I'll tell you, John, TNC, that they had some great moments in that game 1, but once that mid-game hit, they kind of just fell apart.
He's just going to be able to sit back, kind of juggle around. He is out of regen on our melt side, but he does have really good rune control. He's always got the XTP back to bot, so nothing deep.
Bot lane.
No bot.
They're going to try and chase down Genuel. They will get through the Frost Shield to be able to take the first blood.
Threaten with your battery assault, threaten to cut them off with the cogs. Lich doesn't have that presence. So you can easily be run down with that too, but Xiaoyu has to be careful.
He does. Bot lane, they'll chase him down with the Wraith Fire Blast out from Raven. Xiaoyu, well, he's actually out healing and outrunning them. In fact, now Playhard's going to show up. Januel's gone way too far. He needs one more right click, but he's not going to get it. Xiaoyu pushing his hero to the limits. Something that people tend to underestimate. I mean, it is a very impactful kind of item pickup. Jab's just being a little bit experimental, I'd argue, with this itemization, but
Not even trying right now.
see if it works out for him. Mid lane, they can make the jump in onto Playhard with the boat out. Playhard still surviving somehow, but eventually Armel should be able to close the gap and secure the kill as Yoe. He tried to help with the Requiem, but it just wasn't enough.
There's just no movement out, and this is scary. And just the top jungle completely denied by one hero with no punishment. You're losing a lot of armor. They're gonna try on Raven here.
They are going to try, but he's got Reincarnate now skilled up, so he had a skill point ready. Just in case, and in fact, they don't even have the damage. Raven, he hasn't even dropped one life yet. He'll try to turn. They'll gust him up, though. Silence him, but Raven, he will finally drop as Yoe pops the Requiem, but it's a little bit too early, Raven. It did not connect. He'll turn around now for the team fight. Yoe, he'll keep trying. Play hard. He'll make the jump in, but Raven's still not going down. He'll man up and fight this one out with the Dawnbreaker. Play hard will drop. Armel, he'll frontline for the team. In the meantime, though, he has been caught out now, but he gets the X-Torrent back onto Xiaoyu as Armel does not want to die. Yoe, though, with the chase down, does not quite have enough. And in the end, it's a support for a support trade, as the creep does literally get the bonus damage and cleave with the Empower. But he hasn't empowered it this time around. It did just expire as TNC. Well, they spot out Armel mid lane. Yoe and Xiaoyu, they're going to try and jump in and see if they can burst down the Kunkka. Solar Guardian's there as well. The Requiem trying to push him back. The Chain Frost, it's also out, but Armel, he's tanked everything. And now they'll make the turn back onto Yoe. They'll take down the SF. They've got a torrent out of the Playhard. They are getting absolutely everything for the side of FNATIC as Playhard, he surely has no exit. He will get taken out by Raven as Raven just blinks right in again onto Xiaoyu. Has he gone too far this time? Not quite. He had the Reincarnate anyway.
There's no big team fight for TNC this time around. In game one, we at least had Xiaoyu's Ravage. It's all about pickoffs. It's still the same playstyle. Try to take care of the backline with this Blink duel. You just don't have enough burst unless you commit literally everything with the duel, with a Requiem and Solar Guardian on top of one hero.
Oh, Young God.
If it's a tanky one.
Do not get baited by that creep, Young God. Jabs is coming. RP though, no, he's out of range. They might be able to turn it now. Solar Guardian out, but the boat is going to be there to protect Jabs. He's still alive. He can still get that RP off in time, and he's going to try. Oh. He has found the Drow out. Armel's there with the damage output on Raven. He'll make the jump in, and they got Young God. In fact, Jabs, he somehow got out of there. Oh, he will finally drop to the T1 tower, of all things, as Yoe now, he'll be chased down on the SF. They might just find everything on the side of FNATIC, but no. It'll be a 2-for-2 trade, at least for now. But Raven, he's not done yet. He wants Febby too, on that Ogre. They'll try to help him out with the Fire Blast there, but Playhard, he may have sacrificed himself, and it's not really for the greater good, as he does end up going down, and Febby, he would at least be able to TP out.
You know, he might have even lived if he didn't blink into the tier 1 range. Like if he just got into the juke spot, that would have been really dicey for TNC not finding that counter kill. And again, they don't have control of their tower, so of their outpost, so FNATIC just TP up, keep the aggression going.
Oh no, Xiaoyu, he blinked in, he thought it was an easy Lich kill. Or maybe they still have Raven though. Raven, he's only got the Aegis up. He doesn't have the Reincarnation as they do get Genuel down. Raven, he's quite low. Play hard. He'll be able to secure the Aegis life, but now the boat's going to fly in. Armel is there, but play hard. He's able to get out. In fact, Febby now, he'll make the chase over. Down to the Kunkka. They'll get the sentries down, but Armel, he's going to be just fine, at least for now, as the Fire Blast does come in. More razors flying up from Yoe, but Armel is just so damn tanky. He is not going to die here and now. They will at least get the Lich, but they're going to end up losing their Dawnbreaker as Jabs is in with the skewer back. Armel ends up finding Yoe on the SF.
It's still in their control as well, although there are some good wards here from TNC to spot out and protect. It doesn't give them that much reach into that chunk. So they're kind of forced to clump up in the triangle. Young God again just sitting there, but that kind of reveals it for FNATIC. They've got vision. They go for the smoke. They're going to look to go hunt.
Oh, and they will find Febby. Febby will drop. Raven able to take another kill on this Wraith King. On the bright side, John, Febby did just find a Philosopher's Stone, so, you know, he could use that while he's dead. There is a bright side to all of this.
Yeah, I guess you can try to
Oh,
roll.
jabs. Yeah, he found Yoe. They got the RP off. That'll be SF gone. It happens that fast, John.
I think 22 minutes in, going for playoffs, pick-off supports, it just doesn't feel like it's enough. So, I don't know. I think TNC's got to pull something
Yeah,
magical
you know.
out with some sort of re-engage.
Xiao Yu, don't do that, sir. That is very wishful thinking here from Xiao Yu as he tries to run with the press the attack, and yeah, Armel, he'll get it done.
Okay, whatever, dude.
Oh, smoke situation here. TNC, they've been sneaking up from the backside, but FNATIC, they are also smoked now, so it's a bit of an awkward scenario for TNC to try and know exactly where FNATIC are. Raven, he'll be the bait. FNATIC, they are on the low ground. Yoe, he'll pop his BKB early on as Raven. He'll just jump in. He does not give a crap about your BKB. As TNC, they will try and surround, and they might just find the first life, but here comes Armel. Skewer back, jabs, he's missed out the RP, it's completely whiffed, and now TNC, they might be able to find a good team fight, or maybe not. Young God is forced to TP out of there. The boat will fly in onto Yoe. Solar Guardian will not be there to help out, well, not in time at least. They even found Febby on the Ogre. And hell, you miss all your spells, it just does not matter for FNATIC. Because they'll go for more now. On to play hard. Duel out, Xiao Yu, he'll try to protect. They still lose the Dawnbreaker, and they would at least get Raven down. That's a big pickup from Xiao Yu, and his first bit of duel damage out on the LC.
It's a decent punishment. FNATIC kind of overextending through that tier 3 fight. They still kind of win out in the end. They force up a couple of buybacks to protect. But you have to watch yourself. Honeywell's still looking to play in that lane.
Oh, look at this Chain Frost down. Januel.
Oh my god.
Oh, DJ. Oh, DJ's KSing, John. Januel would have had that.
You just don't have an easy way of fighting there. It's only really the duel coming through from Xiao Yu.
Of course, Raven again. He'll be the front line. He's got 3 lives available right now, so very, very confident he'll be able to survive and remain within this team fight. Febby, though, he does get Horn Toss skewered back. Jabs catches a nice target to start as Yoe. He has not BKB'd up. It just seems a little bit unfit for TNC.
That it does. Look, Raven's back to full. 1 creep wave, all it takes. And here we go again.
Yeah, Mortimer's Kisses now, just to make sure they're all zoned down. As Yoe, he's going to hold on to his own BKB, but Raven, he's got the top.
They haven't lost anything on FNATIC's side. TNC just have no angles to really force out unless an overextension happens from FNATIC, and they're just not allowing any openings to come through. Although down bottom,
Yeah, they found Play Hard. That's a bit more of a valuable target than, say, Febby on the Ogre. No buyback available on Play Hard either. He's down for 1.5 minutes. But Raven, he's here for the buildings anyway.
yeah, it's a nice quick show. Ooh,
Oh, Hontos is there. Febby, jabs, a bit too aggressive perhaps as Raven now. Now he's going to be just fine. They'll jump in, Xiao Yu with the duel out, but it's not going to be enough. The Chain Frost still bouncing in the backside as well, so Febby just ends up going down as Yoe has been caught out. Raven will get right to work, and the damage is just too high. They call it. TNC, they are not confident enough to keep this game going. And FNATIC, they will be able to secure a 2-0 victory against TNC Predator.